right now. And Bernie Madoff tricked some pretty savvy investors. We'll show you how to protect yourself from a Ponzi. Well, he's become one of the world's most famous businessmen, but for all the wrong reasons. Bernie Madoff, convicted of running a multi-billion-dollar Ponzi scheme, arrived today at a North Carolina prison, there to start serving his 150-year prison sentence. In Montreal, dozens of people are reeling this week after learning a man they trusted was running a Ponzi scheme. He's disappeared, and so has their money. So tonight, we've asked Marasha Watamaniuk to give you some tips on spotting a Ponzi scheme so you can protect your money.
From the Bernie Madoff empire to the alleged scam run by Earl Jones in Montreal, people are losing their life savings to Ponzi schemes. But could you spot the signs of this fraud?
Taylor Train, Financial Advisors Association of Canada. How may I help you?
We ask an expert for tips.
A Ponzi scheme takes a long time to build.
Financial expert Taylor Train says that while no two schemes are alike, perpetrators generally persuade clients to invest money for one purpose, but then they use it for another. Clients are not paid with real profits, but with other clients' money. It commonly begins with a promise.
If someone comes to you and says, I can guarantee you 10%, 14%, that's pretty scary.
Investments in the stock market or mutual funds are vulnerable to market fluctuations, yet Ponzi artists like Madoff consistently pay high returns, so be suspicious.
When someone comes to you and says, okay, this is a special deal just for people like you,
this could be the next sign of trouble. Train says fraudsters make investors feel like they're in on a deal. That makes victims less likely to check credentials, and he says that's what may have happened in the Earl Jones case.
He built up a trusting relationship. He targeted a specific group of people.
Quebec's finance regulator confirms that Jones was not registered.
Thank you for calling the office of Earl Jones.
Consumers can call the Investment Industry Regulatory Association or Mutual Fund Dealers Association to check credentials. Train's final tip is simply to follow the money.
They want all of your money in one place. That the rule of diversification to protect your investments is not followed.
Finally, your money should go to a third party, like a bank or a mutual fund company, and not the advisor. Those firms will issue statements with verifiable account numbers.
You are your first line of defense.
Marasha Watamaniuk, CBC News, Toronto.
Marasha's story brings us to tonight's web poll. We want to know, have you ever been the victim of a Ponzi scheme? Head to our website, cbc.ca/Toronto, to take part in tonight's poll.